to life
Sure.
on set. Now, I'm going to ask you a question that the fans always ask us.
All right.
And I want to see if you can help them understand. Why does it seem as if our main characters are always going through something? Why they never have just a moment of peace?
So there's a couple of things that I don't think like the audience understands. So when y'all watching like Zatima and y'all watch all of the shows y'all love, the time period that y'all are watching is about 4 to 8 days.
Talk about it.
So I know you've watched 20 episodes, and I know we waited a year or something to come out with the second half, but these are only like 8 days have passed, and it just takes people, a little bit more time to get over shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's I don't know if I could I don't know if I
Oh
could
yeah,
say
you could curse.
oh
My people know me. They know I curse.
yeah
That's just gonna be what it
yeah
is. Name of my podcast is Dead Ass.
yeah yeah
So we gonna
yeah.
curse.
Yeah. So it's really like when you're watching the story, it's about an 8 day span. So just think about it like that. You know what I'm saying? And what we try to do is we just really try to attack issues that everybody go through. And it's, we have the world that's watching, so we really just try to attack issues all the time of things that people go through. But we gonna ease up. We gonna ease up. We gonna we gonna ease up, but that, just think about it like that. It's only about 8 days that have passed.
No, that's actually I'm glad that you bring that up because I always tell people the same thing. I say when you watch it from week to week, but every episode isn't a week later,
For
and
sure,
sometimes it's hard for them to understand that.
it's like 4 episodes probably later that day.
Right, right, right.
Probably later that day. Really think about it like that.
And that's why they feel like they're going through the same issue for so long because it's only been one day, but it's been 4 episodes, which is
Yeah,
true.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I want to talk to you about the changes a little bit in character development.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Mm-hmm.
we watched in season 2, we learned a lot about Zach's
Yeah.
family, and we carried that through season 3. So, are we going to get closure on Zach's family and move on to Fatima's family? So, what are we focusing on here over these next few seasons of Zatima?
With the next few seasons, truthfully, it'll be more about it'll be about love, really. Like I truthfully want to get to a peaceful place. I'm tired of us blaming Zach for everything. Like, it ain't always just about a man a man not a man not supposed to be apologizing this
he
much all the time.
he apologized a lot. Don't Zach
We
apologize
gonna
a lot?
pay off on. We gonna get into y'all issues, ladies. We gonna get into y'all issues,
I
but
didn't say that. Don't come for Devale now. Don't.
we
I
not.
didn't say.
We just. I didn't say it either. I work with the studio, so I just we gonna get into a lot deeper of what makes people tick, but we also really gonna get into what love actually means
Yeah,
when it's not surrounded by drama. And I tell
facts.
people all the what I really jump into are the things that relationships go through that have nothing to do with another person. Like, that shit ain't always about cheating. It ain't
Ah,
always about another person. Like, you don't clean up or clean a toilet. Like, it's a few things financially. It's a few things that people go through that aren't about cheating or somebody else. And I think that was a focus for a lot of time. And now that we've really covered their past, it's going to be about how do they actually get the opportunity to build a life together now, becoming because Zach really has became a man that he is through meeting her. You know,
absolutely,
he
absolutely.
changed the woman that she is meeting him. So now these two people, let's see them grow, and let's see how much of family that they do have, and then the interaction with their friendships, because your village matters as well. So we really gonna dive into stuff like that as well.
I'm excited about it. And just so you guys know, man, like me and Crystal, we hear about it when we see the scripts, man. Like we are just vessels, but it is exciting to work with creatives like Tyler, like yourself, who will sit down with us and be like, "Yo, this is where we taking it in the future." And I think it's important that we have these conversations, especially after a series finale. And I plan to have one on Crystal if I can catch her, because Crystal be, man, every time I call Crystal, where you at? She's like, "I'm in London right now." I'm like, "What you doing in London?"
London, and I'll be in Atlanta next Tuesday, but back in London on Wednesday.
Every week I'm like, Chris, we're gonna sit down and chop it up. And she's like, I'll catch up with you when I get a chance. I'm like, all right, I get it. But no, I think it's important because the fans want to know what's next. Like, they're excited. This is the most I've been tweeted, and it's not even a thing anymore
Oh,
because you can't say X'd.
I don't know.
But
Yeah, you
my
can't say that.
mentions have been crazy after
About,
season 3.
um,
It's been ridiculous. Like the fans are loving it, but they also have a lot of questions, and they're invested. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely. Like one of the things, let me say this. I don't even know if I'm supposed to say this. Hey man, we gonna get to what happened to Tony. Stop DMing me, asking me what happened to Tony. We know something. Gee, we know. We gonna get to it. Just let us get to it.
Facts.
To next season, and you only 8 days have passed. We gonna get to what happened to Tony. We here, y'all. We
No, yo, the truth. That's the truth though, because you know they asked me. My mom called me, said, "You know what, Devale, episode 17." And I was like, "Ma, I know, Ma, I know." She's like, "All right now, cause all right now."
hey, man. Yeah. So it's gonna be exciting. Like in season 4, like the one thing I really we're really gonna get into is what envy looks like. Like what envy
Mm,
that are envious of your relationship and what that actually looks like when it manifests into a person into real life. That is one of the points that
mm.
I'm really eager for you guys to see is what envy looks like. That's what we get in season 4.
I like that. I'm
You know?
excited about that. I I
What else?
know some things because we
I know
filmed. Remember, we filmed.
that, and you know what you see what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. Because you don't want. Yeah, I know.
I'm trying. I'm trying not
I
to, because
know.
this, talking about it is new. They gonna have to call me in the office after this. Look, I called you and I said, "Hey, what can I say?" Nothing. I'm like, okay,
Nothing.
I
Yeah,
got it.
because you never get a chance to talk. So I'm used to being
I got
with cameras in front of me on a talk show and then being like, I can't tell y'all nothing.
anything. I can't. Do y'all? So, what did y'all? Do anybody have like any questions about the ending of
Oh yes, they
season?
do. I have them all in my DM, and I wanted to read them to
Go
you.
for it.
I'm gonna read them to you. Hold on, let me pull this up. Let me put my laptop up. Question number 1. Of course, question: did Fatima really die? Because if she died, how the show gonna be called Zatima if there's no Tima for the Zatima?
Let me not answer the question, but let me also say, what happens to a man if he loses everything?
Ooh, I like that. I like that.
Come
I
on
like
now.
that. Okay,
I
I
ain't
like
said
that.
nothing. But what
Oh,
happens to a man if he loses everything?
okay.
So hey, y'all right. But again, come to season 4 and see what happens.
Okay. I like the way you.
We're not gonna spoil nothing. You still gotta watch. See, actually, what you guys should do is start from the beginning and reintroduce yourselves to these characters. Because I promise you, season 4 is gonna be a roller coaster. Go back and watch. Y'all need to have family night and go watch from 1 all the way
I
past
agree.
3. Because the one thing that y'all gotta understand is this show is living because of you. It's
Absolutely.
because ratings. I know you guys know a million shows. Like one of my favorite shows is Your Honor. Have you seen
Oh,
Your
you
Honor?
know I
Okay.
did. I'm a TV holic.
So
I love TV.
everybody, the reason it's not that the show isn't a great show, viewership matters. They not, you know how like some shows are slow burn? Well, those
Yeah.
shows don't get picked up again because some they don't get watched from the beginning.
Right.
Go watch this season, talk about it, and then we can keep coming.
I'm I'm with you on that. Like to be honest, Zatima only became a thing because the fans blew us up on Twitter at the time. So that's why at the end of every season I like doing a live because I appreciate them. Like there would be no us if it wasn't for them. That's why we listen to them. We listen to what they saying. We hear the tweets. I like to debate back and forth with them. Sometimes I debate as Zach, and I like to troll people and get under their skin. That be the best. Like
Yeah, I'm him. I'm not. I'm ignorant, so I'm gonna argue with you. I'm gonna argue with y'all. I'm in all the chats. I'm gonna argue with you. So when you say something, I say no, it ain't. I'm the one.
you know what it is. You hearing it from the person himself. I got another question here. Is Jeremiah ever gonna get clean? It would be good to see family get back together after substance abuse.
That's a great question.
That's a good question.
I would love to see Jeremiah be clean.
Yeah.
That
But
that's a great question.
but I
Maybe.
will say this though. I will say this though, after watching Mufasa, right?
Mm-hmm.
We watched Mufasa give Scar another opportunity, and Mufasa lost his life because
Mm-hmm.
we just watched Zach take Jeremiah, and now he comes back in his house, and now the shots are being rang off in Zach's house. how many times we gonna give somebody an opportunity before it becomes, you know what I'm saying?
Trust
And
me. Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? It's like, how do we decide when is enough, when enough is enough?
Jeremiah dangerous. But
Yes.
I would like to see Jeremiah clean as well.
Mm-hmm.
That is that we playing with of what that character looks like clean. Who Jeremiah was before that? Who were they as kids? So we have a lot that we could explore.
True.
That's
True. And shout out to Amir because Amir played the
oh
hell.
now
Oh my gosh.
y'all gotta understand. I want y'all to go and watch. I think it's episode 19. Nobody told Amir to say that he shitted out loud. When he yelled, he shitted. That's not in the script.
Yeah.
Him yelling that is not in the script. I just want to let y'all know that's all him. Nobody told him to say that. Hilarious though.
Amir is probably one of the most grounded, gifted,
Yeah.
comedic actors without trying to be funny that I've ever met in my life. Because sometimes he's not trying to be comedic, but it comes off so funny because he understands the moment.
Every
Like,
time.
and it's like, even, oh my gosh, what scene was it that kind of had me bust out laughing? And I was just like, oh, when he hears me coming into the bed, he goes, Doc, oh
Oh God.
God.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
It's
Oh,
small things like
or,
that.
or the church, bro.
The quiet two-step on his way down to the altar,
All
bro.
of that. That's all Amir. The thing that y'all got to know about Amir is Amir sits in Jeremiah the whole time.
Yeah.
And when he's waiting, he's sitting as
Yeah.
Jeremiah. You don't really get Amir back until the last day we're filming, and it doesn't matter if he's on camera or off
Yeah.
camera. I remember we were outside. Amir sat in like wet grass and
Yep.
just lay there for like an hour. That's him all the
Yeah.
time. He really dives into his character.
Yeah. We don't talk the whole time we film, me and him.
For sure.
We
Yeah.
do not talk. We see each other, we pass each other, act his role. He don't say nothing to me, I don't say nothing to him. Which is crazy because the minute we step outside and we do something cast together, cast related,
Yeah.
what's up, boy?
Yeah.
How's everything? But the minute we get on, nah, bro. I don't talk
Yeah.
to him. I don't talk to Belinda. Like, I
Yeah.
can't say nothing. I love Danielle. Like, Danielle is my girl.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Belinda, ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. That 2-step down the aisle was funny too. Like he was at a wedding. Like what? What are you? What's happening, bro? Like what's going on? Yeah, that's all Amir. Yeah, I love it.
Question. People want to know what is gonna happen with Connie.
You know,